Hi, it's Demo Donna here with Queen & Company and showing you the brand new awareness ribbon. And this kit includes 2 decorative dies, 2 outline dies, and then you get enough foam and acetate to make 12 ribbon shakers. But like with most of Queen & Company's kit, when you're all through with your shaker materials, you can always use your fabulous dies to create many more cards. Another great versatile thing about our awareness ribbon is you can do this in any color. So as most of you know, there are a lot of different awareness ribbons for different types of diseases and things that people need support on. So that's really nice to have a die versus a sticker, because you can create all of your very own personalized colored ribbons. And I am also using 2 fabulous Queen & Company paper pads. I'm using the Heartthrob for a couple of the pink pattern papers in this set. And one of my absolute favorites, the Love paper. So beautiful. And I think when you die cut your ribbon out, it's really nice to have that beautiful love sentiment in the background. And then the other pinks, this soft heart pink on pink paper also is really nice. And then I'm using the Lucky in Love, and I'm using that for some of the grays and the black and whites pattern paper in this kit. So this is another really fabulous paper pad that works well. A lot of the Queen & Company papers work really well together, so I am doing a combo of the Heartthrob and Lucky in Love paper pads. For our first card, I am going to be using the Whimsy alphabet, and we are spelling out hope. And I'm also using the acetate and foam set that's available by Queen & Company. And you get acetate and double-sided foam. So you can use that to create your own shakers. I'm using it to create an adhesive. So I've got a lifted adhesive on my hope words, and all I did was peel back the foam, add my paper, and then run those through my die cut machine. So that is a very easy way to create words that have adhesive on them and a little lift. All right, I know you heard me say how much I love this Love paper. So I actually am double dutying it. I am using it as my background. And then I also used it as to cut out my shaker and these 2 butterflies. So when you do something like that, you can just simply adhere this to your card base. So I'm gonna take some Rolly adhesive. So when you do double duty to your background paper, just make sure that you've got your other die handy, and you know you're not going to be going out of what you're going to be covering up. So like if it was like that, that wouldn't work. But the fact that we're covering it up, we will be good to go. I'm going to layer this on my card base, and then now we can do a layer number 2, and no one will know that that is also where our shaker came from. And now I've got a really simple base of my card. Next, from foundation die number 1, I'm going to take the large scallop circle there. And once I've adhered that, I am going to flip over my card base and trim off what is hanging over. Like so. And next, from foundation die number 4, in that light pink paper, from the Heartthrob, I cut out the hearts. And from the Lucky in Love, I cut out this beautiful gray and white pattern paper. And we are gonna layer those on. Next, I'm gonna take my little butterflies here, and I cut out 3 of them, 2 of them with the Love, and 1 of them in the beautiful black design paper from the Lucky in Love kit. And I am going to take my little butterfly body. So remove his wings. No butterflies were harmed in the process. There we go. And you can use these for another butterfly or just toss those. And now I am going to take just a little adhesive to one of my butterflies here and a little here. And we are going to layer them. So my two pink butterflies, I'm just stacking on top of one another. And then the body of my third butterfly, I'm just going to layer that right inside on top of the pink one. And now I've got a cute little 3D butterfly. And you can set that aside and let that dry. And we'll create our shaker. So with this kit, like I mentioned, you have 4 dies, 2 outline dies and 2 decorative dies. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to create your shakers. With this one, I did not cut out that inside piece. I just left the solid outline. Because I've got a lot going on, I want to just keep that background solid. So next I'm going to take my double-sided foam that goes right on top there. There we go. Once you have that where you want it, give it a good squish. Remove that extra foam, and now you've got a great section here for your shaker. And before I start adding my bits, I'm going to add in this little piece. I'm going to take the center out first since it's so small. And then I'm just going to place that right in the center there. I have the beautiful diamonds, of course. So I'm going to go light pink, a little dark pink. Give it a little shimmer. So next I'm going to peel the protective paper off that inside one. There we go. Add my acetate. Now you've got beautiful pink on pink. I'm going to take my sheer glue and I'm going to do a light layer around the inside and a light layer around the outside. And then I did cut out both decorative dies, the little inside piece, which I'm going to place right over that, and the outside. Red liner tape. I'm using the 1/2 inch. And I am going to just simply place my red liner tape right on top there. Peel that up. Add a little bit of sheer glue. All right, next I'm going to take Hope. And I am going to go right here. What's really nice about these letters is they are nice and skinny, so they fit into smaller places. So I don't push them down until I know everything is in its place and nice and even. Once I like where my letters are, then I go and give them a good push. So now I have my ribbon and my words. Really like the way that turned out. That's very pretty and simple. You can even just keep it just like that. I'm going to add my little butterfly. Oh, I forgot to mention the stamp set. Bummer when I do that. You guys must be like, come on, Demo. Stamp set. There is a great little stamp set that has a bunch of great sayings. I'm going to take Sending You My Support. And I have the stamp saying, and I am simply going to manipulate it in a little, we're going to do like a little swoosh, like a little butterfly swish. And I am going to ink that up, Sending My Support. And I am going to go right about there. There we go. And then I'm going to take my butterfly and add a little adhesive. There we go. And now you've got a cute little dimensional butterfly. You're sending my support stamp, your ribbon and hope. And now I'm just going to take some of the beautiful pink rhinestones, and these are available in the rhinestone bundle, so make sure you check those out. Now you've got you've got some dimensional going on, a really beautiful positive card to send to somebody that needs a little extra love. For our next card, I am going to be using my base of foundation die number 8. Oh, really quick, with your leftover cutouts. So after I cut out my outline, my decorative die, you get this beautiful little ribbon. And this is a great little ribbon that you can throw on the inside of your cards. So I'm going to add just a little rolly adhesive. So you can get this cut out if you cut out the decorative die, the both of them together at the same time. So I nested the inside die inside my decorative die when I cut those out. So that's how you get that lovely little leftover ribbon that you can use on the inside of your card. Okay, so for our next card, I'm going to take foundation die number 8, foundation die number 4, and then I'm going to take my nice large banner here, and this is from foundation die number 14. So you got the black and white stripes, the beautiful scalloped edges. Next, I'm going to take some of this lovely vellum that I cut out, and this oval is from foundation die number 13. This additional oval from foundation die number 5, and cover up my red liner tape. So next I'm going to take my double-sided foam, remove the adhesive. There we go. Squish that down. Pop that out. There you go. And now I am going to actually adhere my shaker before I fill it, because as you know, I have a hole in the center. So I'm going to take a little sheer glue. Now you can see that white background is going to be really prominent, and it's going to really define the whole shape of my ribbon. First, my little piece here. Take out that center, drop that in there. And I'm going to add some pops. And I'm going to grab my little spoon, and I'm going to add some pops in there, a lot of pops. I love this soft pink pop. So I'm going to do soft pink pops and soft pink diamonds together. There we go. Give it a little shimmy. Peel off the 2 protective layers. Grab my acetate. There we go. Take my sheer glue, and I'm going to do a nice thin layer of the sheer glue around the center, as well as around the edge where my decorative die is going to be placed. And I'm going to drop that down there. Drop that down there. And I used foundation die number 3, and I'm going to ink that up. And stamp that out. I just want you to know I'm here for you, and I'm going to set that aside. And we are going to add some flowers. And I'm going to be using little leftover bits to pop up my flowers. So these are leftover from shakers, either the outline of it. So I save all of this and I use that to build up dimension on my cards. So I am going to take this beautiful large flower here, and these are from foundation die number 9. So I'm going to do my nice large flower right about there. And I am going to add in my leaves. And I am going to put the adhesive a little closer to this side. So when I squish that in there, it's not going to compete with the adhesive for the actual flower. All right, next I'm going to add a little rolly adhesive and layer up. There we go. I am going to add a little rolly adhesive on the back of both of these guys at the same time, and I'm doing it on the back of this non-stick where I get some of my foam squares. So they've got some adhesive on them, and I am just going to tuck those right in there. And I'm going to add one more flower, and this one I'm going to keep low. There we go. So there are my flowers on this side, and I wanted to do one up top here as well. And then we're just going to add our banner right there. All right, and we just need a little bit of bling. I'm going to use these beautiful pink rhinestones again, and that is it. So there are our 2 cards using the brand new beautiful awareness ribbon. And with this set, you get the 4 dies, the stamp set, and enough to make 12 shaker cards. Thank you guys so much for watching.